I am just making sure that I am dual streaming to YouTube. That's what I always do when these shows. These shows get dual stream. So if you don't see me looking at you guys, because I am getting that set up. Let me put out the bat signal. People know that I am live. And give you guys some silver to get the crowd going. And we'll go to YouTube. How's everybody doing, guys? Happy Tuesday morning, Tuesday, June 9th, 2026. The only Tuesday, June 9th, 2026 you're ever going to have in your life, guys. So live it up. And you are spending it with me. So lucky you, all you folks. I am live on YouTube. What's going on, YouTube world? Hello, hello, hello. If you guys want to watch, come to Whatnot and take advantage of the givers and stuff that we will have here. All right, save. All right, YouTube is live and kicking. I will open that in a separate thing. How are we doing? Good morning, Bernie. Good morning, everybody. All right, and then we'll do these as well. I do have these on flash for an hour during these shows. If you want to do that. You have to actually work. Can you believe that, Glitter? Can you believe that? I know, terrible, terrible concept. But yes, you have to actually work for that to happen. All right. Now I see you guys. All right. That's why I see bee vomit when you come in. Why? Because I like honey? All right. Now let's see who's here. Let's do a roll call, guys. Roll call alert. 8:04 a.m. Where are you guys watching me from? 447 beautiful people in here, guys. Drop your state, your locations. What we're doing. We got New York, Michigan, Indiana, SEPA, Southeast Pennsylvania. Is that what SEPA means? South Florida, nice. Me too. Edgefield, South Carolina, Texas, Central Illinois, Michigan, Indiana, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Hey, that's my girl, Heirloom. Did you see you made an appearance on my YouTube video, Heirloom? Did you see you made like a 30 seconds appearance on my YouTube video? You're welcome. From the ocean, very nice, very nice. Ocean's a good place to watch me from. Barnwell County, South Carolina, Tennessee for Tennessee Picker. What's going on, Kevin? Deerfield Beach, Hollywood, Toy Rescue. I've been to Toy Rescue's garage, guys. I've been to his yard sale. Morristown, Tennessee. A lot of Tennessee today. We're good. Tennessee being represented. Hawaii, Playboy 94. Are you really watching from Hawaii? Are you really watching from Hawaii, Playboy? Because if that's true, it's like freaking 2 in the morning there, isn't it? No, you're lying. I was gonna say, what the hell you do? Go to sleep. Good morning, Kay. I am planning on going to the rally, Kevin. I am planning on going to the rally. Philly in the house is happening, Pinky Joe. Hello, hello, hello. Guys, get into the giveaway. So, if you guys are new here, I always like to do this as well. Let's give a little more light. Let's give a little more light to my pale face. Don't ignore my messages. I read that one. Um, if you guys are new here, guys, if this is your first time seeing me, you have beautiful eyes. Well, thank you so much. They'll be a lot prettier if the ring light was cooperating. It looks like I'm Two-Faced for some reason. If this is your first time seeing me, guys, drop a 1 in the chat. This is your first time ever seeing me. Drop a 1. This is your first time ever. All of these, yo, people love lying in here. Is what I'm learning. A lot. Hopefully, some of you guys are not lying. But I know, I can tell right now, JT Helton, liar. Kivigo, a liar. They Make Me Smile, liar. Common Sense Thrift, liar. Hosted the Most, liar. All these people are liars. I'll be at the rally too. It's awesome. Nice, Gold Crush Girls. I've never seen you before. Okay, Teresa, sure. Just a room full of liars. Right? Room full of liars. How to make this money, good sir? A liquid halo. This is what these shows are about. So, if you guys have not seen me or don't know who I am, my name is Paul. I go by the Philly Flipper. I'm a full-time reseller. I sell mainly on Whatnot and on eBay. And what makes me different from the other six-figure sellers in the storage category is that I don't have a warehouse. I don't have a team of trucks. I don't have a fleet of trucks. I don't have a team working for me. I mainly do this alone. I have a part-time employee that spends 20 hours a week helping me out, but she mainly does eBay. And then I have people that help me with my shows to label boxes and stuff. But the rest of the stuff, I mainly do by myself. I source by myself. I ship by myself. And in the last year, I did almost 400,000 heirloom. You got the giveaway. In the last year, I did almost $400,000 on this app. And what I'm doing to kind of give back to the community is I go live every single Tuesday morning, like this, and we talk. You guys ask any question you have. I don't really have a plan of attack for these shows. You ask any question you have about reselling, about whatnot, and I'm here to answer. We also have sponsorships available. If you want to bless the chat with Amazon gift cards, they're available down below. You can buy a sponsorship. We promote you for 5 minutes, talk about you, get you some followers, some bookmarks, some buyers, some friends, and that's what this is about. So right now, my boy Max just blessed you guys with an Amazon gift card. This Amazon gift card is running for my boy Max, who goes by Common Ground Finds. So if one of my mods could please tag up my boy Max, look at this, look at this, look at that. So somebody has a tough life out here. One of us has a tough life. I wonder who it is. Sky, Sky, Sky. What you doing, girl? What you doing? You having, you having a tough day? You having a tough day? Yeah. Yeah. Look, look at that face. How can you not like that face? Oh, I sure did. I sure did. Don't wake her. She'll go back to bed. She'll go back to bed. She'll be okay. Guys, go follow Common Ground Finds. Common Ground Finds is an awesome seller on here. If you guys want to learn how to sell some books, Common Ground Finds mainly sells books, and he will teach you a thing or two about books. My friend Joey actually saw me on TikTok yesterday about somebody talking about how books are the next big thing when it comes to reselling. So definitely go follow Max. If you guys go to garage sales or thrift stores or estate sales, one of the most overlooked things um, about people miss is books, and there's a lot of money there. If you want to learn what books to pick up, what books sell, that right there, Common Ground Find, that's the guy you need to follow. All right, he will sell you some books. He will teach you about books. He will learn. He forgot more about books than I ever knew. Two shows today, 11 and 4. There we go. Look at that. My boy be hustling. So guys, follow Common Ground Finds and drop me a 1 if you guys follow him, all right? Drop me a 1 if you followed him. That's what we do. That's all we ask for you guys to do here. Max spent his hard-earned money to give you guys a chance to win a gift card. The least thing you guys can do is just shoot him a follow, right? So look at all these. Look at all these ones. I love it. And is the 4,100 above your cost or full profit? No, no. That's just what I sold, Sky. Sky 3245. That's what I sold. That's pre fees. That's pre cost of goods. That's pre shipping labels and pre bubble wrap. That I love to post my numbers on Instagram, and instead of people being like, "Wow, it's pretty good," they'd be like, "What about the bubble wrap you spent? What about the money you spent driving to these sales? What about the air that you breathe? What about the shipping labels?" all these things. That's not the accurate number. You spend $4 on labels. I want that number taken away from from the goal. I'm not saying you're saying that's guy, but I'm just saying that's the questions I get all the time. And most of those come from eBay sellers. That's the thing. Most of them come from sellers that don't want to do live. And I'm like, you also spend money on bubble wrap if you sell on other platforms. Believe it or not. You know that? You also drive to the post office if you ship on other platforms. That's not a whatnot thing. Peddler's Family. I have been selling on Whatnot for about 2 months. Some show I have 10 to 20 people, and some show I have zero. Any suggestions on how to get regular customer base? For you, being on 2 months, it's too early to have a regular customer base if you've been on for 2 months. Well, I guess it also depends, peddlers, on how often you go live. But you gotta consider yourself peddlers as like a new store in town, right? Let's say you open a brick and mortar, right? Nobody knows who you are, and your brick and mortar has only been open for 2 months, right? It will take a while for you to get the foot traffic to know and be established as a store. So some days you will have 10 people going to your store. Some days you will have zero, right? That is just the cost of being a new seller on this app. You're a small fish in a big ocean. It will take a while for the people to find you. My biggest advice to you is consistency. Figure out a day and a time that you can go live and people can expect you to be live, especially if you're a new seller. People that buy from you want to know when to buy from you again. So, for example, for me, I do live unboxings every Monday, every Wednesday night with Dan. He's in here, and we do them live every now Friday with my assistant Allison. Right. So, when people want to do a live unboxing with me, they know every Monday night, every Wednesday night, every Friday morning. Paul is live doing a live unboxing. At the same time, I go live every Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. doing these shows. And I've been doing these shows for about 2 years now, and the people are programmed to know every Tuesday morning, Philly Flipper is live doing a Q&A, and that's why we have 105 people in the room right now because of that reason, right? So you want to have a consistent schedule where people know Peddler's Family is live, and it doesn't matter what time, what day it is, as long as you can keep it every single week, and then those 10 people that you had last week will come back, and maybe you will find 5 10 more people, and then your room will go from 10 to 15 to 20, and it will be a slow building progress, but that's the best way to maintain the people. So there's going to be snacks. It's me. I mean, what other snack do you need? I'm here. I'm here. You don't need no more snacks. You got me. you, you got me. We have another sponsor. We got another sponsor. Who got the giveaway, by the way? Guys, who's on the giveaway? We have a sponsor for who just sponsored in here? Diamond Threads. Diamond Threads, guys. Can we tag up Diamond Threads, please? Her name is Emma. Mom of three, building something big, one live at a time. I love that. If you love treasure hunting, boutique vibes, surprise steals, and wait, how is this so cheap moments? You're in the right place. Expect trendy finds, hidden gems, fun chaos, good energy, and deals you want to brag about. New inventory constantly, fast shipping, and lives that feel like hanging out with friends. Come laugh, shop, and score your next favorite find. If there was ever a problem with your order, please reach out to us. We do our best to make everything perfect. We are humans and makes it possible to make mistakes. We'll do whatever to make it right. Emma, first of all, amazing profile. Guys, are you following Emma? Great, great profile. I love. Okay, so by the way, if you guys buy a sponsor, I also like rate your profile without you guys asking for it. So this is unsolicited advice. So do with it as you will. But every time I see on a profile, if there's ever a problem with your order, please reach out. It makes me think as a customer that you have a lot of issues with people having issues with your order. And that probably isn't true. Maybe I had one or two. But me, as if I'm seeing that right on the first page, I'm like, okay, why are they putting that? Because so I always advise to not put that in your bio. That should be common sense. The people already know about that, but it makes me hesitant to buy from you. Saying, "Oh, okay, she put that in there. So that means she has." There's people in the past that had issues with their order, right? So I don't put that in my bio, and I recommend you guys don't put that in there as well. You guys can agree disagree with me in the chat. This would be like a good discussion here. But I would remove that. I would remove that. Whoever has that one problem, agree, agree. Okay, so people look like they're agreeing. And just don't put that in your bio. That should be common sense. And if people don't have common sense, they will still give you a bad review, even though it's in your bio. All right. The people that go you a bad review, they'll still give you a bad review, because even it doesn't matter if that's in your bio or not. So I would always say to take that away. But I love the rest of the bio. Great profile. I love the. I always say in a profile, you have to tell me who you are, what you sell, and what your purpose here is. And I got that from there. Guys, her next show is today at 7 p.m. 15. She got bangers on hangers. 57% off retail. That's a great title too. Great title. 50% off new without tags on Sunday. I've never seen that before on the title, but I love that, Emma. I've never seen that as a title to show how cheap your stuff is. But I think that's awesome. So guys, if you want some awesome deals, go follow Emma at Diamond Threads. I just followed you. Give her a bookmark and a follow. And guys, drop me a one if you guys did that. Okay, drop me a one if you guys just followed Emma. To let's see. Consistency is the key, and it's the mountain to climb. Once your garden consistency, your numbers go up 100%, Max. 100%. Guys, my chat just completely refreshed. So if you guys asked a question, I saw we had multiple questions asked. They're all gone now. All I see is ones. So if you asked a question and I didn't answer it, drop it again. And I will say that multiple times during the show. This chat always flies. So if you ask something and I don't answer it, don't be afraid to ask it again. You're not spamming. That's how I get to see. That's how we get to we get to go somewhere. What's going on, Will? Good morning to you. Good morning. Look at all these ones. Thank you guys so much for following Emma. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. To guys, go follow Diamond Threads. Let's see how we're doing on YouTube. Let's see if anybody's out there living. What's going on? Look at this cool YouTube folks. Mary from Ohio is in there. Hi, Kelly. How do you charge for shipping? Is what I don't understand. Whatnot shipping is charged based on the weight of the item. That's how shipping works. You like, for example, this ring would be 0 to 1 ounces. So let's say run this ring and Heirloom Chattanooga wins this ring. Now her label says 0 to 1 ounces. Now I say I run this brass figurine, and this brass figurine is 1 to 3 ounces. And if Heirloom wins this one, now she has 1 ounce plus 2 ounces. So now her label will say 4 ounces. Now let's say I run this puzzle, and this puzzle is 12 ounces, and Heirloom wins this one, and now she has 12 ounces plus 4 ounces. Now her package is 1 pound. And that's how shipping works, is that every item you put in has an accurate, hopefully accurate weight based on what you do. And then it adds up to the buyer, and all that they buy together becomes one giant label. That's how that works. Results with Carrion. I think you're our next sponsor too. So that's awesome. That's awesome that's how it works. You're going to unload the van. Is that the van for the stuff from New York? Is that what you're unloading? Is that the van from all the New York stuff? What's going on, Derek? What's going on? All right, guys. Next one is on resales with Carrion. She just won, and now she's giving it back. Look at that. She won, and she's giving it back, guys. Go follow Resales with Carrion. Resales with Carrion, one of the most underrated sellers on here. I love coming to her shows. She has good energy, good vibes. I got to meet her face to face in New York, and I just went there. Awesome human being, guys. She's from upstate New York, established 22325. So about a year. What are you? A year and like 4 months? A year and 3 months? I love that. Year into the months in, 6,000 followers. How did you make it to next figure seller? I thought you're supposed to be under four on that one. Did you lie about your stats to get in there, or did you just get 2,000 you got 2,000 in the last month? Holy moly, yo, she be flying. Guys, she's a lot of fun shows, awesome items. I buy from her quite a bit. If you guys want some awesome storage items, pallet items, she has it all. She has it all. She's in every single raid train known to man. So go in there and give her a follow. I saw her buy some fun stuff in New York at the same garage sale that I went to. She's gonna get featured in tomorrow's YouTube video, so you guys are gonna see her in all her glory. I don't do tips, honey. Honey, we don't do tips here. If you want to promote, you can buy a gift card for the chat. We'll talk about you for 5 minutes, or you can just promote yourself in the chat. Just say whatever you want. But we don't do tips for that here. What do you think about Notbot? Notbot's good if you need it. I don't do the number system. I do the box system. Like, for example, I didn't ship from yesterday, guys. So the way we ship here is every time you buy from me, you get a box. So over there, so you guys see, those are all boxes with people's names on them. So every time somebody buys from me, they get a box with a name. And that's how we ship here. So like Napa would just be extra numbers that I don't need. But if you do the number system, I think Notbot's great for you. What do you think about the free shipping method? Does it work if you weigh everything out right and price things right? I don't do free shipping because uh you lose money on it. I think you lose a lot of money when you do free shipping. Like the item has to, like, for example, this right here, this B will cost me about $5 to ship, and when I run these items, they usually sell for about $5, right? So if so, like, it would have to sell for at least 10 for me to make the free shipping back on it, and then they usually never do that. The only time free shipping works is if people buy a lot, that free shipping works. But most of the time I've seen from free shipping shows is if you buy one or two items, you lose money, and I like money, so I do not offer that. Yeah, I feel like giving away product is great for you. I am not a fan. I've seen it work for people, and that's great. Does not work for me. I do max shipping, which is means that the buyer pays $9.21. So the first $9 is on the buyer, and then I cover the rest. And how whatnot shipping works is that it's the same price from 1 to 5 pounds. So the first pound is on the buyer. They pay 9.21 up to 5 pounds. Now, 4 more pounds is paid by Whatnot, and then anything above that is what I pay then. So then somebody would have to buy quite a bit of product from me to then start getting money out of my pocket to cover that shipping. And I'm okay with that because then I know somebody bought a lot, and now I'm okay with covering it. With free shipping, people don't have to buy one item from you, and you cover the shipping, and I don't like it. So that's why I don't do it. Hopefully that makes sense. Guys, are we all following Resales with Carrion, guys? Drop me a one if we're following Resales with Carrion. Let's see, answered that one. What are some of the challenges to selling? Some of the challenges to selling, Todd, I would say the biggest challenge you're gonna have is comparing yourself. And I do that still. I've been on this app for 2.5 years, and I still do that. Like the going into other people's rooms, and I'm like, damn, so and so has 300 in their room, and the stuff that I'm selling for $5, they're selling for 50, right? And comparison is the thief of joy, right? Like, instead of you being happy that you have that, oh, look at that, RJ, I said it before you said it. I said it before you typed it. Instead of you being happy with your buyers and the support you're getting and how much you're getting for the stuff, you're like, well, I could be so and so, and I could be this, I could be that. And especially if you're new and you have five in your room, and you're like, well, Philly Flipper is selling junk and he has 150 in his room, and so is selling this, and right, and that's the biggest challenge that you're gonna face. I think is that, because a lot of us, especially from the same category, will be selling similar items, right? I'm not the only one that sells rings. I'm not the only one that sells glass. I'm not the only one that sells jewelry. There's hundreds, if not thousands, of sellers on this app that sell the same thing as me. So it's really easy for me to compare myself to other sellers and say, well, so and so is doing this and so and so is doing that. But I was never happy when I did that. One size fits all. Take the ideas that work for you and adapt. Scrap the, yeah, exactly, yellow dog dag, exactly. Personality will sell. You going to work? It's okay, TV girl. Have a great day. Everyone say bye, TV girl. Everybody say goodbye, TV girl. TV girl. She's going to work. Next one we have is on Texas Chandelier. And that Amazon gift card is running for Texas Chandelier. Guys, go follow Texas Chandelier. New to you, Thrift is flashing in the chat. I love it. Good morning to you as well, ma'am. 5:26 in the morning, and she's awake and watching me. That's dedication from New to you, Thrift, right there. All right, Texas Chandelier. Let's see what you're about. Texas Chandelier. Corey. Her name is Corey, and I deal in vintage and antique jewelry. So look, another jewelry seller, huh? Uh, this isn't just a business for me, it's passion. I live and breathe jewelry, from delicate Victorian treasures to bold messaging designs. I seek out the extraordinary. What you'll find here aren't just pretty pieces, they're epic. Many are once in a lifetime finds the kind you don't see. It's early. You said it right. I just can't read. The kind you don't see twice. I'm proud to offer a collection that reflects history, artistry, and time and style. Whether you're a seasonal collector or just discover the magic of vintage, I'm thrilled to share this journey with you. Welcome to a world where every piece tells a story. Let's find something unforgettable. If you guys want some awesome jewelry, guys, go follow Corey. Let's see what you're about, Corey. I'm going to bookmark some of your shows. Our next show is Dollar Starts on Thursday, 12 p.m. on jewelry. Yee. The state sales Thursday night. Father's Day show on Friday, June 26th. Sizzling Summer Ray Train. She got costumes, curators, collectors Ray Train. She got jewelry box and treasures. We got all these Ray Trains. I got to get on some of these jewelry trains, folks. I got to get on some of these jewelry trains. I got to get into the jewelry community. If you guys don't know, I just got rated. I did. Ohio Barter Chick with the raid. Thank you so much, Ohio Barter Chick. Welcome in, guys. We have an Amazon gift card running. Get in there. Thank you so much. Welcome to the morning Q&A show. Thank you for bringing your friends over, guys. Go follow Ohio Barter Chick, guys, and go follow Texas Chandelier. If you guys haven't heard the story that I've been sharing for the last 2 weeks, I bought out an estate 2 weeks ago of a very very rich woman here in Tarpon in my area. She was a multi-millionaire. Some say maybe billionaire. I don't know how old she was, how much money she had, but she was rich. And in her collection were two Gucci purses, one of them which is worth about six figures. I have that here. It's just hanging out in my kitchen because I'm stupid and I don't know what else to do with it. It's just chilling on my kitchen counter. All right. But she also had an insane amount of jewelry, and I've been selling it for the last like 2 weeks, and it's been some awesome pieces. So I need to get I need to get my hands on some of these jewelry trains. Uh, do you get appreciated? I reached out to some companies yesterday in New York, and we're gonna figure out which one I trust the most to appraise it. And one of them wants to buy it for me if it's real. Saying if there are a list of everything you need to start selling, like best lighting, scales, poly baggers, and what to purchase printer and whatever sell. That's a great question. Hey Penelope, best lighting, um, scales. I feel like it would be a good YouTube video. There would be a good YouTube video that I could probably make that would somebody probably already made it, but I could probably make one as well because those are great questions. I can answer them real quick right here. Best lighting is Newer, is the brand for ring lights. They're best lighting for your bang of a buck. They're about $100, but they're really good. You can change the settings. You can make it brighter. You can make it not brighter. You can choose like you go crazy bright. It adjusts really well. So that ring light is what I use. Scale, just use any shipping scale on Amazon. Printer, I use a Label Range, which is on Amazon as well. But definitely but I should probably make a video about that. That's a really good idea. Let's go on Lucky Duck. Yeah. Walmart has a Bluetooth printer also. There we go. See, I don't like the Bluetooth because it doesn't always connect sometimes. I like the connected one because there's always that's always right there. Cool. What's going on? 519's in the room. What's happening in 519? You guys know 519? 519's here. Sorry, late to the party. I love your show. What is the Ray Train? How does it work, please? And thank you. A Ray Train is an event, a community event that somebody starts. For example, let's go say Wooden Gem has a flood Ray Train where everything has to deal with being flooded, right? And she creates this event where that's a train, and then she invites people on it, and you have to usually deal with the concept of the train, right? So if you're doing a flood rate train, you got to sell umbrellas or rain boots or stuff to do with water, rubber duckies, whatever has to do with water, right? So you come on this train, you sell for your slot, right? Whatever the slot is, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes. Then instead of you just ending the show, you rate out to the next person on the train. So let's say Wooden Gem invites me, and she has 100 people in her room. She rates me, I already have 100 in here. Now the train has 200 in the room, right? Hopefully I can keep the train going. And then I rate to New to You Thrift. New to You Thrift is live with already her people, and she already has her collection. Now I rate it in with my people. And it's supposed to be like a snowball effect where every buyer gets to interact with other people's other sellers, and it's supposed to be a good community growth thing, and they last from 1 hour to whole days sometimes, but there's so many on there's so many of those trains happening like every single day. You can just type in Ray Train and you'll see, and you can ride one or two or five or whatever. That's how it was. What's happening, fam show? How are you doing? We got another bookseller. Look at all the booksellers today representing. Honeybee Books is the sponsor. Guys, go follow Honeybee Books. Can we tag her down below? Her name is Abby. Good vibes only. Speak your dream into existence, and the universe will attract the right circumstances and conditions for it to be realized. Your self talk is conversation with the universe, so be kind to yourself. I like that. I like that. We got Witches Night Friday, antiquarian and vintage books. Do you see this common ground? I know common ground loves his antiquarian books. She got a show on July 21st for that. $1 starts antique Bibles Christian book sales. Do you preload, Honeybee, or do you just you do preload? You do preload. Look at this antique butterfly moth collecting book. 1865 hours with my picture book. Vintage brass and cast iron canon bookend. So you do more than just books. I see porcelain bowls. I see hand painted portraits. Yo, Chronicles of Narnia vintage set. Vintage postcards. Art Nouveau 10 volume set. Ooh, gosh, she has some good stuff. And she sells whole lots for $1. Yo, you crazy. Whole lots. Kipling Works, 8 volumes. Antique Mother Goose lot. Wow. Guys, go follow go follow Honey Bee Books. The people pay for rate trains. Def. They shouldn't, and that's a big red flag. If somebody says you have to pay me to be on my rate train, first of all, report that person. That's against Whatnot TOS. I don't care who they are. Report that person, and second, call them a scumbag. I say, no, scumbag, I'm reporting you. That's how you deal with that, right? Somebody says, come on my rate train, but you have to pay me money. That's how you react to that person. No, this is supposed to be a community event where we build the community up. If somebody's making you pay for their rate train, no, they can go suck a baguette. If I scan packages on my phone, should my post office scan them? If you scan packages on your phone, that the scan from your phone is the first scan. So if you scan from your phone and then give your post office a scan sheet, they already you'll be doing the work twice because the phone scan is the first scan. So the post office will scan them still, but you already done that work for them. So like I think you're meaning your first scan because the second post office, third post office while it's traveling will scan them again, and that's the scan that you want. But no, your first scan is the scan it needs. Your post office scan them is just doing the work twice. Hopefully that makes sense. I think I explained that properly, but people are probably confused. It's too early. It's too early for this. I see a lot of light trains with the Lego side of Whatnot. See, I've never been. I don't do deal with Legos, Dev. So I don't know, but no, Ray Train should be free. How you doing, buddy? Good morning. What's going on, fam? Show? I'm doing great. How does sending invoices work, or not with Whatnot and your business? How does sending invoices work, or not with Whatnot? Invoices for what, Teresa? Invoices for what? What is the 50 rate train? I see with your name on it. The 50 rate train is a collection collab that I do with my friend Ingalan, Jackie, Abandoned Treasures, and CG Boomerang Echo. We have that train every month. And it's supposed to be a complete opposite of every big rate train in the storage category. If you guys go to other rate trains in the storage category, most of them are like, okay, guys, hit the bin. I need 500 sales in 30 minutes. I'm going to do buyer's giveaway every 10 seconds. And you have to buy in this 10 seconds period to get the buyer's giveaway. Uh, Come on, guys, hurry up, bid. Like that's usually every rate train in the storage category. It's fast, high pace, sudden death, like all these things. So we want to say, okay, how about we flip the script? And so what we do is people have an hour to sell 50 items. Instead of 500 items, 1,000 items, you have 1 hour to sell 50 items. But these 50 items got to be handpicked, unique, never before seen, and it's like a fun treasure hunt for you to go on that month and find 50 awesome items that you can bring. It's very slow pace, very chill. It's not giveaway heavy. We got good buyers, and that's what it is. And if you guys want to be a part of it, go to CG's website, boomerangecho.com. She has a sign up sheet, and every month we choose people to do it. Thanks, sir. So So that's how you do it. But they can't be the same item, right? So you can't run 50 Pokemon cards, you can't run 50 Funkos, you can't run 50 video games. They got to be all 50 different items: brass, glass, um, whatever, quilts, whatever it is, ornaments. All right, so somewhat something like that. SAS curated, yes, very very curated. It's boomerangecho.com is the website. Boomerangecho.com. Here it is, right there. All right, and this is this lady's website right here, CG Boomerang. All right, that's how you get on that. Fam Show, guys. Next giveaway is for the Fam Show, guys. Go follow the Fam Show. I oh, you must buy a treat too. Look. Oh, she heard the T word though. She was sleeping, but she heard the T word. Look at her. Look at her. Yeah, CG is hilarious. We do love we do love CG. Guys, go follow the Fam Show. All right. They're awesome. First of all, if you guys really want some cool card breaks, they do great card breaks. I heard you say you love me. That is true. That is true. I was singing your praises for the last 2 minutes. Uh, first of all, they do great card breaks. That's awesome. But what I love about the Fam Show is that every single month they have a charity stream. So the one for June looks like it's going to be on June 14th, which is National PTSD Awareness. So June 14th, which is what is June 14th? Is that on Sunday? Yeah, it's Sunday. Um, they're doing a National PTSD Awareness Month charity stream, and the best part about this guy's streams is that everything that he makes from tips and from sales, he doubles and he donates it. Right? These are the people that I want whatnot to blow up, right? I want the Fam Show to have 1,000 people in this room because of just how awesome this guy is, right? All right. So let's say he sells $500 on his stream. He sends that $500 to charity, and then he sends 500 of his own money to charity, right? So if you wanna support somebody awesome, guys, the Fam Show is the person. Can we tag him up down below, guys? The Fam Show, awesome human being, awesome seller. They're sponsoring this giveaway, guys. Go give him a follow. Awesome human. You guys are gonna love him. All right. Um, go support the stream on Sunday. Go bookmark that stream. All right. Go bookmark that show on Sunday and go show him some support. I love everything that this guy stands for. What's going on, Callie? I sent you a couple messages. Did you see me? Probably not. I get about 200 messages a day. Um, I don't have time to check them all, unfortunately. The pups match his eyes. They do. In terms of shipping, do you factor in the packaging when setting the shipping price or item? You should. Mangelic and Finds. I don't. I really don't. I just figured a way, but you really should just add a couple ounces just to be safe. Hello, if I purchase a sponsor for the chat, can I promote my friends' OneNote accounts so that they can gain followers? Yes. If you buy a sponsored ticket bags, you can promote whoever you want. Just let me know before your sponsor runs who to promote. Did Teresa ask about the invoice? Answer about the invoice because I still do not know. To the sellers who shout and are the high paced are a turn off from me. Probably just my age. Bernie Campbell. I don't think it's their age. It's a turn off from me too. I'm not that old. I mean, I'm old, but I'm not that old. I'm 36. But it's a turnoff. When I yell, when people say, "Bid it up, chat! Come on, chat! What are you doing, chat? You sleeping, chat?" No, that I do not enjoy that. I do not enjoy. 36 is ancient. Okay, Junk Junkie with the raid. Let's go. Thank you so much for the raid, Junk Junkie guys. Getting this giveaway. We're doing an Amazon gift card giveaway for the Fam Show. Welcome in. Welcome to the morning Q&A. When sending your order, do you put an invoice? Oh, that's what you mean. I do not. I do not put an invoice in the box. I think that's it's a waste of a label. And second of all, my invoice will say small 6, medium 9, large two, I don't think that really helps you when you're looking at this stuff. If I was doing preloads and it will be like 925 rings, size 9, blah blah blah, that might help, right? Or like brass dog, right? So then you can see what you have it. But if you buy from me and you buy like 14 items and it says small 9, medium 6, jewelry 7, like I don't think that that helps. And then the good thing is that you have a virtual invoice. You have a video receipt. You can go back and watch everything that you bought and make sure that that's in the box. So I don't do it. The only recommendation I would for doing it is if you don't have your one name on the box. So if you guys buy from me, we'll say Paul the Philly Flipper, right? So when people get a box from me, it will say Philly Flipper on the box, right? My biggest thing is if I get a package from somebody, because I buy a lot from one, I have like 8 boxes to open today. If I buy from somebody and it says the government name, I don't know who it's from. And there's no invoice, I don't know who the package is from, right? If I get a package and it says Sarah Johnson, I'm like, who the hell is Sarah Johnson? Right? So if you're not doing an invoice, do put your whatnot name as your name on here, so people know where they're getting the packages from. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, let's see. Let's see. Being bougie? Being bougie's giving me money? What? I gotta talk about being bougie for 5 minutes? Oh, that's gonna be hard. Yikes. Ah. Ooh. How do I talk about this person? Sheesh. Uh Pretty amazing person. This really helps. So it's like, oh, thank you, fam. I appreciate it. Good morning, Tara. That's a pleasure you should be paying. It's a pleasure you should be paying her. Oh. All right. Well, first of all, guys, can we talk about being bougie? This is a sponsored giveaway for being bougie. She she sells on here. If you like sellers that sell, being bougie is a seller that sells. Right? That's what she is. She's a seller that sells. She sells in the storage category. She sells Barbies and sells vinyl records and sells Hesh trucks and sells diecast and sells glass and sells ephemera. She's a true storage seller. All right. We have some fake storage sellers like me. I'm a fake storage seller. I bought one storage unit the whole time I lived in Florida, but I sell in the storage category. She buys a storage unit every single week. So if you guys like true live unboxings and all that fun stuff, that's being bougie for you. All right. She actually buys. He's really funny. But I'm being very nice. I'm being very nice. Yeah, guys, go follow B and Bougie. She is awesome. I got to meet her in Maryland last year. I got to meet her in New York again this year. Awesome seller. You're gonna love her. And what I like about her is that she doesn't care what she has. Right? She doesn't care what it is. She runs at the same price, right? I I do not like those sellers who are like, oh, this is great, and it's live unboxing. Oh, this is great. I'm gonna run it later, or I'm gonna save it for a different show, or I'm gonna start at $100. She's like, whatever, $3. What is this? Chanel, $3. What is this? Dior, $3. I don't care. Go get it. All right. So if you guys want some awesome deals, that's the person to go to. All right. Go follow being bougie. Love being bougie. Her East Coast vibe is a breath of fresh air to me. Agreed. She bringing that Jersey energy, guys. All right. So if you guys like Jersey energy, that's she is for you. Watch the dude the other day. Watch the dude the other day yelling, "I'm begging you to resell it and make money." Dude had 4K in there. If you can't move it, my 10 room ain't buying. Can you talk about how to set up all those items for random pools, and then do you have to scale out here to know which one to trigger? Joy, if you are new, I would probably recommend a scale. I kind of just already know when I pick something up. Like I know this is 0 to 1 ounces, right? Like I know this is 1 to 3 ounces. I know this is about 8 to 11 ounces. You just buy enough. You can kind of tell. And then the good thing is that one that gives you a scale, right? It's not like a it has to be direct like 8 to 11. You have a forgiveness point, 1 to 2 pounds, right? So you have a forgiveness point there, 2 to 3 pounds, right? So you can be in that range and be okay. So I set it up this way. I have a small, a medium, a large, and I have a jewelry. Jewelry is 1 to 3 ounces. Anything I sell in the jewelry category, it's 1 to 3 ounces. Small is 8 ounces or less. Medium is up to 1 pound, and then large is 2 pounds and up. Right. So I kind of have that range. So I know this is jewelry. Right. I know this is a medium. I know this is. I know this is small, and then I don't have a large on here to show you guys, but then I know what a large. And I just make those listings, and I whatever it goes, I pick it up and I run it as is. Hopefully, that makes sense in that. Phone, iPad, computer, separate camera. Do you video from your phone? If someone likes, some people have issues trying to pin items to the same device. Yes, I stream from my phone. I stream from my phone. If I'm doing a live stream, I don't use the computer. The computer I'm only used for Q&As. If I'm selling, I do everything from my phone. I pin from my phone. I run from my phone. My phone, you can switch cameras. You can show the back screen, the front screen very easily. I do everything from my phone when I stream. Hopefully that makes sense. Thank you for guys for buying. I ordered so many treats now. Sky. People are not stopping to feed you, so we have to feed you, girl. They're giving you so many treats. I have to. We have to. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Let's see if she wants one or not. There's not much enthusiasm. I don't know if she wants a treat or not. Sit. Okay. Give me your paw. Good girl. Look up. Look up. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good girl. That is a Pomsky. That sure is a Pomsky. Zoidberg, you got the giveaway. Congratulations. Zoidberg. Like Zoid Scoop. We say we have uno, dos. Resales of Carrion. You're next. Who are we doing this for? Resales. She already bought one for her. She's doing her again. Hi, Elena. Elena. Do you know you're on my fridge, Elena? Oh shoot. Do you know you have made my fridge? Come on. Like it's for Lucky Duck. Oh, look, Elena. You're here. This is Elena wants steak. So every time I open my fridge, I think about how much you want steak. All right, that's there. Speaking of resales of carrion, there she is. Yeah, see her. She's resales of carrion. She's on my fridge too. All right, this is who? Lucky Duck. Lucky Duck. Amazon gift card is running for Lucky Duck. All right. We love steak. I had steak last night. Guys, go follow Lucky Duck resale. Lucky Duck is feeding my Pokemon addiction. I'm buying ETBs from her, ripping them and getting nothing. It's not her fault though. The ETBs just suck. I was once again too tired for it. This is not the that's not the right Lucky Duck. Whoever tagged that Lucky Duck, it's a different Lucky Duck. Lucky Duck. Is this the right Lucky Duck? That's the right Lucky Duck. There we go. There she is. Lucky Duck Visa, guys. Go give her a follow. Finalist in the next 6-figure seller. You're a winner in my heart. Not just the finalist. I think you should have won. Right? I think you should have won. The terrible part is when you were live, I was in a no service zone. And I wanted all of that freaking uranium, and when you were running it, I had no service. And it was sad. I was big sad. Guys, go follow Lucky Duck. $2 starts. $2 starts. 15 seconds to the death. Give you start the show. Buyers give you at the end of the show. Are the whole shows sudden death? Good morning, Jackie. I was thinking your praises earlier as well. Is the whole show sudden death? Oh wow, damn! You must move a lot of items. And dang, if you guys like fast-paced auctions, $2 start sudden death is kind of hard to beat. Right? That's pretty fast. So if you guys want some things run fast, guys, go follow and bookmark. I just bookmarked a bunch of your shows. We'll see what happens. Like, she has shows until Jesus comes back, yo. I'm still scrolling. October 7th, 2028 is her show. Her last show. She has shows scheduled until October 7th, 2028. For reference point, we are in June of 2026. her, her last show was So guys, here's your challenge. Go bookmark every show until October of 2028. All right. So you guys will be notified for the next 2 years. What is sudden death? Sudden death is a type of auction, thrifting Nana, which means that the last bidder wins it. So a regular auction runs, and then if you bid, the timer resets, right? So every time somebody bids, the timer resets, and you can bid. Sudden death means that the auction goes for 10 seconds, and whoever has the highest bid 10 seconds it wins it. So that means every 10 seconds there's a new item going up for bid. You can custom bid to win if you want. If you're afraid of getting sniped, you can custom bid it. But it's a fun way to do shows from a sales perspective. I think you lose money on it, so I don't do it because I'm scared. But but looks like Lucky Duck is has no fear. He says, "Paul, grow some balls and do it." But I'm scared. Is that how that works? I believe that's how it works. You're from Philly? I am. I live in South Philly. Um, Souk Vinyl. I live about 1,500 miles south of South Philly. That's where I am. Does Walnut still have their practice shows available? They do. It's called I think it's called practice mode. Rehearsal mode. It's called rehearsal mode. It's called rehearsal mode. What happened to Florida? That's where I live. 1,500 miles of Philly is Florida. Wooden Gem. It's a joke. You should do the math. 1,500 miles of Philly is Florida. It was a ha ha hee hee ha ha. How long did it take you to get to six figures? Um, I've only been selling on Whatnot for 2.5 years, and my first year I did 130,000, and then last year I did 387 or something. And then this year, I'm on track to be in the 420s on Whatnot. So it took me 1 year. The first year, I made six figures. I just don't know how much I can scale this more unless I get a team. Like for one human being selling from his house, I don't know how I can turn Whatnot into $1 million business unless I get a team, unless I start getting way more bulk inventory and going live way more than I am going live. But plus with the purses. But that's just Whatnot. I also do eBay, and on eBay, I think I'm on track to do 150 on eBay this year. So it should be good. Thrifty Owl! I don't know you were here. Two Packers, one just I mean, I guess, but then that would help. I have to go live every single day. The boycott is over. What boycott? I am confusion. I am confusion. Addicted to baggers. You are the next giveaway. Addicted baggers. Who are we sponsoring for yours? How many days a week are you in Whatnot? Every single day, DDRs. Every single day I am live, doing something. They're not all big streams. I do about 4 big streams a week. For me, a big stream is about 3 to 4 hours. I do 4 of those a week. But I am live every day selling something. Can you please shout out Mr. Flipping Kicks? Mr. Flipping Kicks, guys. Can we take out Mr. Flipping Kicks? This is a sponsor giveaway from Mr. Flipping Kicks. What's going on, Sad? I didn't know you were here, Sassy. Sorry, make you a mod. Mr. Flipping Kicks, guys. Let's go give him a follow. No bio for Mr. Flipping Kicks. We gotta tell him to get a bio. Looks like he's a brand new seller. 2 followers, no sales. Brand new seller, guys, has his first show today at 9 p.m. Random pools, new and used sneakers. Can we blow this guy up, guys? Can we blow this guy up, guys? He has 2 followers. I was his third follower. Can we blow him up, guys? I want all 100 guys in here. Let's go show him what Whatnot support is about. Let's go show him what community is about. Everyone go follow him, and let's go blow up his oh, look at I already see 3, 6, 9. I already see about 20 followers he has. I like it. I like it. All right, ready? About to 20 guys. Let's get those bookmarks up. All right, we got 10 bookmarks on the show today. Let's go blow them up and let's go show them some love and support there. All right. Thank you so much for introducing us to a new seller, Addicted Bags. I appreciate that, guys. Go bookmark and follow, and let me know what number bookmark you were. I was the second bookmark. Let me know what number you were. All right. Let's see how let's blow that sucker up. Is there a policy against promoting your eBay shop in your lives? Yeah, yeah, it's against TOS. And just like Walmart will not like you coming in there and saying, "Hey, go to Target." They sell the stuff at Target, right? Just like if you go to Starbucks and they're like, "Hey, Dunkin' Donuts has better coffee." Starbucks will not like that. Yes, that you cannot promote your eBay or your Poshmark, your Mercari, your Facebook, right? You cannot promote it. You can't say, "Hey, if you guys want to buy this, go to my eBay and buy it." You can mention that you sell on there. There's nothing against TOS for that, but yes, if promoting it, putting a link to that is against TOS, and it just makes sense. Makes sense. 19 bookmarks, guys. We gotta get the number higher. Reported. Not my first time. I get reported daily. Not my first time. Let's see. How many days? I've already answered that one. The boycott is over. Still don't know what that means. All profit. Oh, for my money? Hell no. 400,000 profit? I wish. No, no. It's 400,000 sales. That's pre fees. That's pre cost of goods. How can you tell which number to follow? You can't tell because one took that away, but you can tell by bookmarks. So I refresh. I see that he has 21 bookmarks. I can see that. But followers, we can't tell. Report it twice. Okay? You can report me 3 times. Maybe third time will be the charm. maybe that'll be the charm. The third time will the 519 times. Now that could work. That could work. And just every time you report me, say he flooded me. Then one I will listen. What are metrics you use to evaluate your business? What are the metrics you use to evaluate your business? I have a graph chart of one is showing how much money I make, and the other one is showing how happy I am. And you have to find a balance where both of those work, right? Because there are times in my life where I'm making a lot of money, but I'm miserable. And are you successful? Yeah, but are you happy? No, right? So right now I could be making more, right? I could be making more, but my happiness will go away, right? Right now, I feel like I developed a good balance where I work. I have time to go hang out with friends. I have time to go on vacation. I have time to chill by the pool. I have time to go to the gym. I have time to go on walks. I have a social life, right? All right, and I'm still making money, right? And I think that's a big important trade-off that people are forgetting on this app, right? Because this app you have to be live to sell, and people think, oh, I just gotta be live the whole time, but then they have nothing else to live for. Dark Spot, you got the giveaway, congratulations. So that's how I evaluate mine. Is am I making enough to pay the bills and to feed my dog, and am I happy doing that? Won that pool party? Do you keep receipts for your purchases or taxes? CB, yes. If you're not, you definitely should be. It's hard to keep receipts when you're doing garage sales. The way I do that is I do ATM receipts every weekend. I take money from an ATM for garage sales. I save those receipts as proof. But when I go to auction houses or when I do buyouts, I keep receipts for that. Yes, Carmen, 100%. 100%. They definitely underestimate that. Yeah, Dreamcatcher. Dreamcatcher is next. I love these new names. I never heard of the Dreamcatcher. Let's see what they're about. The Dreamcatcher, her name is Kaylee. Just a hometown wife and mother to 4 beautiful children, trying to follow my dreams and goals. The voice, the sound of old floors at antique malls creaking about, the smell of vintage goods that I can find for a good deal and make a few bucks while I enjoy spending my day and my family while enjoying what I love and I have the drive to do, eventually turning my LLC into reality. I love that. I love the bio. All right, she has a second show, brand new seller, guys. Another, we got back to back brand new sellers. Brand new seller, guys. Also, heck, great job to you, Kaylee. Her second show is tomorrow, and she already has 700 followers. How the heck did you do that? You go, Glen Coco. Second show is tomorrow, guys. She already has 700 followers, 15 items sold, less than 1 day ship time. So good for you for shipping quick. And she got glass and pottery tomorrow, and then she got vintage Disney on Friday. So guys, if you like, I love Disney, so I'm definitely bookmarking that show. I'm gonna bookmark the glass show. Guys, go follow and bookmark that Dreamcatcher and let me know. Let me know if you guys did. All right, that's awesome. Congratulations to you. And you for your first show last week. How did you get to 700 followers that fast? It took me like a month to get 700 followers. Bougie is really good. I got myself some Bougie boobs. She's really good. I got myself some myself. Do you guys, do you guys, did my mod see what that person just wrote in the red chat? I don't know. I don't know what that was. Have you noticed a recent dip in sales? A lot of sellers have been complaining about barely making boobs. I'm driving. Oh, I'm dead. Have you noticed the dip in sales? A lot of sellers have been complaining about barely making sales due to whatnot changes. I haven't. Psycho, I haven't. I also posted about this before I left for New York. Um, so far every day in June. So I did a show for the first 2 days in June, first 4 days in June. Then I went to New York, and every day I had this show. I averaged between $1,500 to $2,000 a show. I came back on Sunday, same average, and yesterday was same average. So June has been an amazing month for me. But then I am also blessed that I bought this estate of this lady that was a millionaire. So I have incredible items right now, right? And I think that is the secret sauce. If you have good stuff, doesn't matter what the economy is doing, doesn't matter what the season is like. If you're running awesome items, like yesterday I ran Chanel, yesterday I ran 14 karat gold. I ran a bunch of awesome vintage jewelry pieces and vintage what you call it, trinket boxes from this latest collection, right? Um, People are gonna pay for it, right? All right. So make friends with millionaires. Got it. Well, she's dead. That was not friends with her. But you make friends with people that know millionaires. So I guess that works. It's all about connections. So I had an opportunity to buy out her estate, and that's why my shows are doing good. I mean, I'm sure people out there struggling. I'm sure that that's a thing. But for me, thankfully, I've been blessed with a really good June so far. I've been a Whatnot for almost 4 years, but scared to go live. I did on the Bay. Well, Dreamcatcher, you already popped the Band-Aid, right? I gotta tell you, the hardest show is your first one. You already popped that Band-Aid, so you already did it, right? It's all easier from here, right? And what you did, even even if your show wasn't a success, right? Looks like you sold 15 items. To me, it's a great first show. Uh, me and Hodge have a very similar story. Hodge had 4 shows until she sold something. It took me 3 shows to sell something. My first 2 shows, I didn't sell anything because I was selling in the magic category and I had no magic cards. So it took me the third show to finally sell something. So for you, you already ahead of me there, and so no matter how it went, just keep going. It's live for 1 hour. uh, I was live for 1 hour and I made about $200. I think that's great. 200 for your first hour. I think that's amazing. Will, one of my best buyers, and he just won the giveaway. I love that. I love that, and so that's awesome for you. How many people make 200 exactly, right, Kay? But what about the bubble wrap, Kay? What about the cost of goods? What about the air you breathe? What about that? Guys, next giveaway is running. Next giveaway is running. This one is for Bougie Beverages. Bougie is this the bougie you're talking about, Dan, in the red chat? Bougie Beverages is this the one? Yes. Okay. Bougie, he was singing your praises while driving. He almost crashed, talking about how amazing you are. All right, Bougie Beverages. So let's see what let's see what they're good at, guys. Go give them a follow. They're veteran owned. Thank you first of all for your service. Striving to change people's lives by providing the best tasting energy drinks. My name is Candace. My husband is Donnie. We are a Marine vet owned business. We worked very hard to create these delicious beverages to share. So these are you made these yourselves? We sell natural caffeine vitamins based drinks, include 200 milligrams of caffeine, B3, B5, B6, B9, B12, one packet. Wow. Four carbs, 15 calories, zero sugar. Yo, I am intrigued. I am following, I am bookmarking. Looks like you guys also sell clothes. You got a Harley Davidson show today at 1 p.m. So they not only just do bougie juices, they got some Harley clothes. I love that. I got some coming in. I'll let you try some, bro. Oh, I'm excited. I am excited. That is awesome. I love this app. And look, guys, they're huge. They're 6,000 followers, 15,000 items sold, right? That's a big ass seller. Big ass seller. This is the first time I'm hearing about this, guys. This is how big this app is, right? I've been on this app for 2.5 years, and every single time I do one of these shows, I meet a new seller that I never heard of. But I'm glad you guys are here, Buju. Thank you so much for sponsoring. I just bookmarked. All right, guys, go follow, go bookmark Bougie Beverages. Is bookmarking the same? All notifications. So, bookmarking will actually notify you when a person is live. Bernie Campos. The way that works, the way Whatnot works is they cannot give you a notification for every time one of your people that you follow goes live because your phone will be blowing up every single second, right? So it does not notify you every time somebody goes live. But if you bookmark that show, you are guaranteed to get a notification for that show when it happens. Another thing that bookmarks do is if you bookmark somebody's show and you open your app even after they're live, on your For You page, there will be your first show that you see. On the For You page will be the first show that you see. It will show it, right? So that's the power of a bookmark. That's how it works. Hopefully that makes sense. That's why I always tell people to go bookmark because it's a huge tool in doing it. Thank you for the best shout out. Come see us. I'm excited. I followed. I bookmarked. I'm excited to see what you guys have. Guys, drop me a one if you guys follow Bougie Beverages. Suggestions for quitting a full time job and go to reselling full time. I'm scared. I was talking to this with Dan recently. Um, think about this, right? Calculate how much money you're getting from your full-time job and then contemplate if you put that money, if you put that kind of hours into Whatnot, would you be doing that, right? So let's say you make $700 a week from your full-time job, making 40 hours a week, right? If you invested that 40 hours into Whatnot, would you make more than 700, right? But then you have to contemplate other stuff. What about insurance? What about your 401k? What about your retirement? All these things that your full-time job probably provides you. How much more do you have to make to satisfy that, right? So my biggest thing to do is if somebody wants to try to attempt this going full time, is I say save enough to have a safety net of 1 to 2 months of your income as like a safety net. Then you can give yourself 1, 2, 3 months of going full time and see if that works for you. Because not every success story is going to be successful. Not every full-time reseller it becomes a full-time reseller, right? There's many people that fail and don't do it. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? It's not for you, right? So that's my biggest thing is have something saved up so that in case it doesn't work, you have money to rely on and you can go back to doing this part-time. But for most people, if you invest that kind of hours and you do this and you treat Whatnot as your full-time job, for most people I would say you would make more on this app than you would make on your profession. But again, I don't know what you do full-time, right? I don't know if you're making six figures full-time, probably not. Probably not. It's going to be take a while for you to get to that point. But and we'll full next week with shows. Oh, cool. I like that. I like that. It brings your algorithm up with bookmarks. It does. That does too. Bernie Campos. Bernie, you've been in here the whole morning. And look at that. You got it. You got that giveaway. I love that. Do we have any more? Can I get out of here? He doesn't have a boo badge. It has an ass badge. Ground floor country stove, I believe, is next. Ground floor country stove, guys. Get in this giveaway. Go follow. I'm making six figures at my job. You motherfucker Mo. I was about to leave, and Mo's in here. Not letting me leave. I know you did it. I know you did that shit on purpose. I know you, Mo. I'm making six figures at my job, but it's a fire that I failure was not an option. Okay, well there we go. See, I love that mentality. I love that mentality, guys. Can we tag up, please? Ground Floor Country Store. Ground Floor Country Store is sponsoring this giveaway. Her name is Roxanne. Roxana has 4,600 followers, has 3,400 items sold, 1 day shipping time, 5-star reviews. Hi, friends. I buy and sell antiques and collectibles. Collector of ironstone, Bibles, pottery, crocs, tins, pots, readers' books, and primitives. Roxanne, you sound like a couple of collectibles. You sound like couples collectibles on there. Okay, I see you. I see what you do. Third generation John Collector inherited my mom's antique business. Follow me on Facebook and other platforms. Mom of 8, grandma to 9. Look at you, Roxanne. Please follow so we can have fun chatting about our love for vintage, happy shopping, and selling friends. Peace and love. Love that bio. Love that bio, guys. Go follow Ground Floor Country Store. Awesome name too. I like your thumbnails. The dust dust is a country accent rate train. That's a fool. That's a fun looking train right there. All right. Tuesday basement show is coming up today. She got summer garage sale show on Friday. She got that dust rate train. Tuesday's vintage variety shows coming up, guys. If you love Bibles or pottery or clay pots or primitives, go give her a follow. All right, go give her a follow. Thank you so much for promoting. Let's have her all tagged up, guys. Let's tag her up one more time. Ground floor country stores. Have her tagged up the whole time. We have made 70K in 4 months. Never in my life would I think we'd pop off so soon. So blessed. That's awesome, Bougie Beverages. 70K in 4 months. You've been on this app phone for 4 months, Bougie Beverages. That's crazy. Good for you guys. I love those success stories. I make six figures and I want to quit like today. Yeah, and Wooden Gem, that is again what I talked about earlier, right? Is the charts, right? There's what you make and that's how happy you are. And you have to have a balance where what you make and your happiness level is going up the same, it's the same rate, right? And a lot of people are making good money, but they're miserable, right? So like your money is going up, but your happiness level isn't, right? And then for a while you gotta say, what the hell am I living for? And that's the big reason why I am where I am now. My name is Philly Flipper. I don't live in Philly. I live in Florida. And a big reason why I moved down here is because I was making a shit ton of money in Philly. I was a full-time reseller in Philly. I was buying 10 to 20 storage units a week. And we were doing eBay. I had a whole team working for me. We had 10,000 plus eBay listings. I was selling 100 to 200 items a day on eBay, right? I was making a lot of money. But I never left the warehouse. I checked in at 6 a.m. I left at 12 a.m. I was surrounded by wall, by asbestos, by whatever those neon lights, whatever you call them. I never saw the outside. I didn't have any windows to the outside. I never saw sunshine. I was there the whole time, and I was miserable. And I was like, I have to have a lifestyle change, and that's why I moved to Florida. I moved to Florida and I said, I'm never going to be working in a warehouse. I'm going to work from my house. I'm going to be working, but not as much. And I'm going to enjoy life and that's why I got to where I am, and that's where we are right now. No. It's been now trying to find that balance. It takes time. It takes time. Sometimes you have to just stop yourself from working. I'm that mental person that if I'm sitting down and I'm not working, I feel like a failure. I feel like I'm like, Paul, you should be working right now. What are you doing? Why are you sitting down and enjoying a game? Like, what is wrong with you? You should be doing something, right? You gotta just tell your brain to shut up. You're just gonna say no. It's okay to go and lounge by the pool. It's okay to go and hang out with friends, right? We're going to grow as much as possible, but I'll keep mine to 5 second retire to Florida. Hey, there we go. Go join your daughter down here. I literally always trying to be productive. Exactly. It's, I'm like, man, like if I'm not like like yesterday I went for a walk and I was like listing while walking because I'm like I couldn't enjoy the walk. I'm like I gotta be doing something. I gotta list. I gotta feel productive while you're here and what you want out of it. 100% sassy. 100%. You only get one ride this may go around if in this life. 100%. Alpha's in here too. Look at all my friends getting in here, getting win the gives. Let's go, Alpha. Thank you so much for being here. We love Alpha Slayer. All right, now I gotta talk about Mo. Fucking Mo. What can I say about Mo? I don't know. He's gonna make you money. Working outside, yeah, I was working outside. It was beautiful. It was beautiful out there. Uh, Guys, go follow Mo's Treasures. His name is Mo Money for a reason. Because if you buy from him, you'll make more money. That's how it works. That dude has some insane stuff. He was one of our first guests in the 50. I think second month of the 50, he was on the trade because that dude has some unique items. Talk about gallery style items. Talk about ancient Roman coins from when Jesus was walking the earth. Talking about arrowheads that were used in battle from the Roman Empire. Talk about Byzantinian coins. Like all these crazy historical pieces, Mo has it. He bought out a gallery from New York and he runs these pieces every single day. So if you want some awesome historical pieces, like one of a kind, true stuff, Mo's the guy for you, right? He has some awesome stuff. He runs things fast. He will give you a cool little history lesson about what he sells as well. That's Mo for you. I got to meet Mo when I was in Miami. It was awesome, awesome dude. Go give Mo a follow. Right. Sorcery here blows. Storage units are like shit. 3 months yard sales. So 6 one would be very hard. Yeah, yellow the dog. That's a great point you make. And there's some people on there say I can make money in no matter where I live. I mean, probably right. If you buy pallets and all those things, you could probably get delivered to you. But sourcing is big part of where you are. It's a big reason why I am not leaving where I live now, even though where I live now is expensive AF. You guys look at like my rent here for my building, for my house, my rent is 3,500. Right? I paid $3,500 a month to rent my house. Right? It's not cheap. Right? It's not cheap. But I do not leave this area because the sourcing here is amazing. I live in a county with 1 million people. My county is 16 miles wide. Very tiny, very tiny county. I have 1 million people in my county. Do you know how good it is to source with that many people? That many old folks, they got money. All right. Must be nice, Mikey's. I have a 4 bed, 2 bath with a pool. All right. All right. It's 3,500. I have that. I have estate sales every single weekend, multiple estate sales. And the way I source is I don't go to estate sales, I buy them out, right? I buy them out and I have opportunities to do that. Right. I have so many storage buyers here that I am in contact with. I have auction houses that I go to. I have hybrid places that reach out to me to sell for them, right? All those things that I have here that I wouldn't if I didn't live in this county, right? And I have temptations to move out here and go back to where I used to be. I used to live in Northport, and the same house in Northport would be twice as cheap. But I'm like, I can't leave this area. The sourcing is too good. The sourcing is too good. I'm okay with paying up for rent and everything else, just to be where I am. Guys, are we following Mo Treasures, guys? Drop me a one if you follow Mo. Drop me a one if you're following Mo. 1,700 in Florida. Bougie Beverly. You gotta be like middle somewhere or Panhandle, or maybe I don't know. Maybe you have like a smaller house too. I don't know. 1,700 in Florida is pretty cheap. North, north. So like Panhandle area, or talking about north like Jacksonville North. I think Jacksonville was more expensive than that though. Bookmark file Texas fines. I see like Georgia line, Florida Georgia line up there north. There's a really good yard sale that happens there twice a year. It's called Fleet Across Florida. I've been there twice. That goes from Jacksonville to Tallahassee, not Tallahassee to Pensacola. The whole thing. Route goes around Route 10, I think. I've done it twice. Really good, really good yard sales. That's where you guys are. Who wants to go in a house down there? I'll put a $10 on it. Carmen, it's funny you said that. I found somebody here selling a house in my area for $6 million, and I posted it on my Facebook. I'm like, who wants to go in with me, guys, in this one? Who wants to go in this house with me? And see what happens. And Alex, find this brother goes, let's make this a whatnot content house. I'm like, it's actually a pretty damn good idea. Imagine like 10 or 15 whatnotters just buy a house and just do whatnot shows the whole time. We make content, we make videos, we do all this stuff. How cool would that be, huh? I'm like, I'm sure that could work. Just have shows live the whole time. Everybody has his own room doing their own shows. Yeah, the pool was definitely there. It's a freaking mansion. I was like, man, that's a great idea. That's a freaking great idea. Whatnot house. You're down? You're down. I love it. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I probably will be live again today. I might sell jewelry. I might sell Pokemon. I'm not sure what we'll be doing. But come back and see me, guys. Nobody go anywhere. We're about to raid one of my biggest supporters, who's been in every show buying from me. She is live right now with 6 people in her room, guys. She is live with 6 people in her room. We're about to blow her up. When we get there, guys, drop pizzas. And if you have $1, tip her $1. Let's do a tip train and show her support, guys. She is insane. She is so much fun. If you guys want some awesome jewelry, guys, we're gonna go with there. All right, let's go blow her up, guys. All right.